This is our E3 2014 discussion as we switch with multiple angles here for awesomeness.
That's a really cool setup.
So we're going over a number of things from the, what we expect to see at E3 2014 and kind of rumors and suspicions. We collected a bunch of stuff from the internet, so we're just going to roll through that. I, of course, have it all on my phone, not on my tablet because that's another camera. And I'm Jason Stemner, Sky Captain 5. You can follow me on Twitter at Sky Captain 5 and on Xbox and everywhere else. This is Mitchell.
Hi guys. I'm on Xbox.
He's demoted a servant.
I'm no longer on YouTube, but I'm demoted a servant, and I like quite a bit of your videos.
Yeah,
sure, a fair view.
He's done some things.
I used to have a YouTube account. I don't have a computer anymore.
He's still getting subscribers from me, but anyways.
It's pretty good.
First up, we're talking Halo 5 Guardians, which was just announced a week ago.
Damn.
What are your expectations for this one?
Hi. I think that they're trying to go something a bit new on this. I feel like that they're... Because, you know what? I don't think Halo 4 did amazing. I think it was a great game, but I don't think it had that really Halo feeling that you have in, Reach and Halo 3. So I think that they're trying to get bigger with this and get better.
Yeah.
So.
I definitely think the weird thing is the new male Spartan on the front. They say it's a pivotal character, and they kind of put Chief at the bottom, so they're putting more emphasis on this character. I'm wondering if they're actually going to kill off the Chief and move towards a new direction.
It's possible. I mean, I think the Chief might be going senile. He's trying to protect his armor in the trailer with a shabby cloak, so, oh no, my armor's getting dusty. But at the same time, well, in all honesty though, at the same time, it's I don't think you can kill off the Chief.
No, the Chief's a pretty iconic character. I'm just wondering how they're going to downplay him, and I hope they don't do that crap where it was like the Arbiter in Halo 2, where they're switching between the two, because they just can't pull that off in the Halo game. Next up is the Master Chief Collection, which, first off, I would say would most likely definitely come with a beta for Halo 5. That's next year. Because we know it's delayed at this point.
It's coming out in 2014, excuse me, is it not?
Halo 5?
No, the Master Chief Collection.
Master Chief Collection would be this year.
This year, and then
so it'd be
2015 for, okay.
And then 2015 would be Halo 5 Guardian, so I would assume a beta would be included.
Okay, so...
That would land in about June or July would be the beta for Halo 5 Guardians.
So I'm confused though on the Master Chief Collection. What is it confirmed, or not confirmed because it's not confirmed yet, but what is it supposed to carry?
It's highly suggested that, this rumor is true, they kind of leaked it, it was but then there was actually high executives that were contacted, and it was confirmed that it should be coming out. I mean, we're getting at least Halo 2 Anniversary, because you can even read about that in the Xbox Wire article. It actually really hints at Halo 2 heavily.
Yeah.
But the Master Chief Collection is supposed to have 1, 2, 3, and 4 all HD, remastered, beautifully redone for Xbox One. So higher frames, higher resolution, better graphics. Kind of like Combat Evolved. That one's going to be brought in, but with even more HD.
Okay.
Even more.
Even more. See that, but then you also have to look at what did you think of the Anniversary Edition though? Did you think it was an awesome thing?
I loved it.
You loved it? Because I loved it too, but you could very easily see that it was literally just overlaid. And I think that...
But they were building on the old engine.
They were, which I understand. It's just, sometimes you have those small things, like you'd have Captain Keyes talking and it would be sitting there, it's good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't going well. Like that.
Yeah, but then again, that keeps to the old style of not fucking around with the original. Yeah. Because it's an HD, remake and stuff. You don't want it to be different.
Yeah. No, I understand that.
Because that pissed me off to no end when I played GoldenEye, when it was HD remade on the 360, and it was
it wasn't
different
the same
fucking Bond voice actor.
Yeah.
It had Daniel Craig doing Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan voice.
It can't sense to me.
The Bond voices you have to keep. Well, Nintendo 64 never had voice actors. It was just a guy with a head going.
Yeah, but I mean, still, it's Daniel Craig in GoldenEye. The fuck was that? Next we have Games with Gold. So we'll just brush over this quickly. It's got the Max and the Curse of Brotherhood, and Halo Spartan Assault will be the first free games for one.
That's going to be pretty cool.
And they're also supposed to have massive sales on 2 other games. But do you think it's going to go a little bit further in the future?
I think it would. I don't know how long it'll extend. I think this, because this is obviously a Microsoft thing, right?
Yes.
So it's going to be something more where it's we're doing a trial run not a full.
But the 360 version was the trial run, essentially.
Yeah, that's true.
They've changed the format now so that you don't. Beforehand, you actually own the games forever. Now it's as long as you keep paying for gold. It's what PlayStation's doing. So I'm expecting only better additions as it progresses.
Okay.
Okay, next one. There's supposed to be a white Xbox One with no optimal drive. I honestly don't think that'll happen. It's supposed to have 1 terabyte. That kind of makes sense, but I don't see it being announced at E3.
No, it's
not important.
It's not something big. It'll probably be announced. Can I ask a question really quickly? Do you think that because I know Microsoft did? We're gonna get into some PS4 stuff and I'm assuming later on here.
Yeah.
But to focus on Microsoft, do you think Microsoft is going to go in their slight notorious thing when they first had Project Natal or Natal, and how they announced the Kinect and then they're like, this is ready to ship next week. Like, do you think
there'll be some sort of little surprises there?
Okay.
Maybe with Minecraft.
Yeah, because that's sitting on my mind right now. Like, are they gonna announce something and be like, and this will be ready to ship
right now
yesterday, like that? Like,
well, the reason we're going over the Xbox press conference first and greater details because we play Xbox and the Xbox press conference is first.
That's true. Yeah,
it's like a day or I think it's 2 days before the PlayStation one now. Nintendo's not even doing a conference.
Nintendo backed out, and I don't know why.
Second year in a row. It's because they're too cheap and they don't have any games to show. Fair enough. Next up is Gears of War. There's supposed to be a CGI trailer, no gameplay or anything, just kind of a premise of the game. Now, I'm wondering if it's going to be more prequelized beforehand, because they said they're not afraid to roll over any existing canon. So, like books and stuff, they're not afraid to.
They're not afraid to like get. Yeah, they're not afraid to get it out of the way.
Yeah, just throw it out of the way and then.
I like when developers do that. Because Halo almost did that. Halo was very close to
do that.
With between, I think the worst one was between Contact Harvest and
yeah,
Halo Wars, where it was like came in and it's like, this doesn't seem like a long war at all. It looks like Harvest was taken down in a week.
But Halo Wars, it was like, I don't know if they just tried to like throw that one away or something.
Yeah,
it wasn't in-house. Bungie never liked it, but I thought it was good.
Are they ever going to explain what happened to that ship? Like it's just gone. That entire ship knew everything. If that ship had been found in Halo 1, the entire trilogy could have been avoided right there.
Probably if it had blown up at Reach, it was like an Easter egg outside. Okay, next up is the Epic Games Samaritan trailer. So this would be an Xbox One exclusive because they're partnered with them. If you haven't seen the trailer, it was for Unreal Engine 3 a couple years back, and apparently they actually turned it into a full game.
And you just told me there was something because I only just saw the trailer.
Yeah, we just
like 10 minutes ago. But you just told me something. Although it's premiered on the Unreal Engine 3, it's going to show up as a game on 4.
It'll be Unreal Engine 4.
Okay.
That's the standard now. But that was just them showing off Unreal Engine 3 and the power at that specific time and place.
What do you think of the game though? Because
it looks neat. Kind of looks like Watch Dogs. Because Watch Dogs got that like open world kind of fighting scene where it's more futuristic techie.
Yeah.
I think that's what I saw from the trailer the most. But they could go in a whole new direction.
I kind of feel like it might have a little bit of a Batman Arkham fighting thing where it's like you can jump from enemies and you're fighting different enemies. Like Batman has an awesome fighting.
Like a nice flow engine.
Yeah, it's a great flow. I feel like they might do that, but.
Next is Forza Horizon 2 has been heavily suggested. It would come out on the One, of course, probably not 360 at all. It wouldn't be done by Turn 10, it would be the other Playground studio to handle the kind of off and on thing, just to keep Forza's going out yearly. We'll just brush over that. Quantum Break, obviously I'd like to see a full trailer or something, because it's supposed to come out at the end of the year. And I'm not sure if it's supposed to be episodic. I heard it was like a trilogy they were aiming for. 3. So I don't know how long it's going to be, how quick things are going to come out, or what's exactly going to happen.
They'd have to push out a trailer soon then.
Yeah, it would be at E3 considering if they haven't just said anything about it. It might get delayed because they haven't shown anything.
Yeah.
Next up is Crytek's Rise 2 is supposed to take place in the medieval times.
Yes, that, again, that's another thing I just heard about recently, but it's good. And what you were saying, though, is that it's following, like, the genealogy?
Yeah, where you play as a different... It's like the same streamlined, like, maybe family or something, and it's just, like, a different character set in different time zones. So I'm going to see this, like, develop over time on multiple.
So it's kind of like Assassin's Creed, that it's kind of like...
Yes,
okay, which is fine, like, that's pretty cool that they're doing that, though.
The next one would be Fable Legends. We're supposed to see a full-blown trailer. There should be a beta coming really soon, maybe in the summer. Or
The actual beta. Is
Yeah,
Fable Legends going to be online?
Yeah, it's a 4-player
Oh.
online adventure game with constant updates and
See,
DLC, new stuff all the time.
I haven't heard very much on Fable Legends.
And
So.
it's actually 5 players because you can have another person play Billy.
Ooh.
So he spawns things and he's the enemy you're trying to take out. It's really interesting how that concept's going to work.
That seems more like a small base game then. Like that seems like you're playing little missions.
It's the Fable universe split out into... I don't know. We'll have to see the trailer and more info on it, but they basically just said you're 4 players, and there's multiple different heroes those 4 players can pick from. You can add them crap, just like original Fable games, but they're going to add a more dynamic of the villain. You can have a friend come in and fuck with what you're doing.
Can you still have wives in the game though? Because I have like 8 wives in my playthrough right now, and quite a few STDs.
Lionhead's also supposed to have an Apocalypse game.
Really?
A future Apocalypse game coming out. They're going to announce that, and I think it'll be along the veins of Fable series, but in a different setting.
Lionhead's a very strong studio, so
especially for RPG and stuff.
Yeah, especially RPG and tactical game, not tactical strategy games. They're very strong with.
But we haven't seen actual Fable, like anything aside from Fable, in 10 years or so.
No. Well, the movies. That was a good game.
That was a great game.
That was a good game.
I'd love to see them do that again.
Yeah.
But I don't think they will for a while.
They removed it from Steam.
Did they?
Yeah, they removed it from Steam. I don't know why.
I still own it. Fallout 4 is supposed to be at the Xbox One. It's supposed to be a trailer for Xbox One's presentation. I don't know. People keep talking about Fable 4, and I haven't seen anything about Fable 4.
Give me Fallout 4. I'm sitting there like,
it's like the same thing.
Fallout 4. Okay, Fallout is my favorite game. Next to Doom, Fallout 4 is like they're my 2 favorite games, and we're getting into Doom here pretty soon. But
Doom. We won't see anything about Doom.
I think that we'll see. I think that we'll see something where we'll just like it'll be a small pop-up where it'll be like because it's Bethesda making Doom, right?
Yeah, but Bethesda, that's too much to show off.
That's true. But it's either going to be Doom or it's going to be Fallout. I guarantee it. Because those are Doom is the big game that is going to come back, but Fallout is one of the biggest games in the last 10 years. Yeah, like I still play Fallout, and that game is 2008, I believe, 2007.
07 was 3, 10 was...
10 was New Vegas. Yeah, so I still play through those games, and they're
quite something, and I'd love to see a next-gen Fallout game. I'm just wondering how it would work on the new gen, be more powerful. GTA 5 on next-gen consoles and PC. It's been talked about for a long time.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised to see it actually happen.
It'd be interesting. Like it's just updating it to be like, hey, we can release
it just looks
market.
better. I mean, there's actually supposed to be another Rockstar game that's supposed to be showing
Oh, really?
For next gen. But we don't know what it is. It's supposed to be another one. It might be a new entry. It might be the long-awaited Bully sequel where he goes to college.
Oh, that could be something
that's been in development for years and no one said anything. Next is Sunset Overdrive.
Sunset Overdrive. Oh, yes. Sorry. Forgot it for a second.
City, Insomniac.
Forgot about it for a second.
I think it'll be playable, but they won't show any new trailers or anything because they already just showed a new trailer with gameplay and everything that you can check out. You should check out because it looks awesome. I'm wondering if it's going to have co-op, though. That's my big thought on it. In the trailers, it looks single player, but in the original CGI trailer, it showed multiple people.
Yeah.
Like your friends and everything.
Yeah.
I'd love it to be co-op. I think it'd be crazy fun. It'd be kind of like Dead Rising. Crackdown 3 Skyline.
Yes. Are they gonna just announce it where it's like, hey, Crackdown 3, or is there gonna be like a trailer?
I think it'll be like a 30-second teaser.
Yeah.
They'll show it next year because I don't think it's ready. They haven't had enough time to develop it. They'll probably be done by Ruffian. They did a good job on Crackdown 2, I thought. A lot of people didn't like that one. I did like that title. The next next-gen Rare game. Rare has done Kinect stuff. They actually just restructured, sadly, because Kinect Sports did not sell as well.
No.
I don't know why they were expecting it to sell well. It actually sold like a couple million copies.
Yeah.
It's pretty good for the install base on the Vita 1. And for people who like Kinect.
Yeah.
Whatever. They're thinking about a Perfect Dark reboot on more HD.
Perfect Dark was a good game.
Perfect. Really
yeah, it was well made.
They'd be more Uncharted style, or they were talking about a Battletoads, kind of like Killer Instinct. Battletoads is one of the most hated games.
Yeah.
I'd still like to see a new Banjo and Kazooie, or a new Conquer game, which I've been really hoping for years.
Like Command and Conquer?
No, Conquer the Squirrel.
Oh, Conquer the Squirrel! I'm like,
We fight some teddy bears.
oh! I used to play that game.
That's a rare game.
That's a rare game. I did not know that was rare.
They did a lot of good stuff before they made
I played that game as a child, and my mom, I remember because I was playing that game when I was like 8 or 9 with my cousin who was 16 at the time. And I was playing it, and my mom came in and saw me blow up a fucking bear's head, and blood comes spurting out. And she's like, "What the hell are you guys playing in here?"
Yeah, I remember having good times with that one. It was fun. Next would be nextgenwargaming.net. You said they're buying a different space. Space they're aiming for.
What I've seen is, now this is exciting. So they're buying 10,000 foot space from what I've read, and they're putting 2 tanks in it. And they're going to park 2 tanks. I don't know what, I thought I saw the Sherman. I'm not sure, but I thought I saw the Sherman tank going in there. And then there was another one, but I can't for the life of me remember the technical name for it. It didn't give an actual name.
I think they're going to actually maybe announce an Xbox One version or a PlayStation version of World of Tanks, although they're closely sided with Xbox, considering it on that platform. And maybe even their other game, like Planes or something, they might also throw onto the consoles. It makes sense. Like, even further on the kind of free-to-play thing, there's been long rumors that League of Legends people are buying console developers.
Really?
Like people that work on console. And they've been hiring specifically for console AAA. So either maybe a title from Riot Games or a port of League of Legends on console.
Okay.
And there have been talks with Microsoft about actually probably getting it exclusive. I mean, that'd be probably a huge seller with a lot of people with League of Legends on the one.
Yeah, I'd probably get into League of Legends if it came out on the one.
Yeah, free to play and all that wouldn't be bad checking out. I don't know how they pull it off with the controller, but
no. It would be difficult, but at the same time, like there's so many other games that they can port between a console and a PC. Like I don't think it would be,
especially with the new architecture.
Oh yeah,
86 that both consoles are running off of. It's a lot easier to make PC straight to
easily.
Next up is Battlefront. The reboot. We'll see gameplay and probably a walkthrough of the level or something, and maybe some multiplayer.
Yes.
Because the game is coming out next year.
They haven't released a trailer for it though, have they?
Just the teaser.
Yeah, just like the teaser, it just Battlefront came up on
There'll
screen.
be
and a tauntaun.
Well, it comes out next year. It'll be next year in November probably, or October. The EA likes October. October release, I'm guessing, for 2015. There'll be a trailer here, and then next year will be like a full walkthrough or something.
But you, I don't know, is this skipping ahead if we talk about EA really quickly, or is that coming up?
EA's coming up.
EA's coming up? Okay,
well, you should probably do EA now.
Yeah, okay, well...
Battlefront on that.
Yeah, you've mentioned EA has quite a few
6
titles.
projects they're showing off.
Shit.
So there's going to be a Visceral Games, probably, and a BioWare game. I think those are going to be Star Wars.
Yeah, those are going to be Star Wars. Do you think that they might revive that Bounty Hunter game that got canceled a couple of...
That's not looking good on that one.
Yeah.
No
I really was looking forward to that. Like, it looked cool.
It'll never come out.
Oh!
It'll never come out.
At least Battlefront's a reboot, so we're good on that.
At least we get some Star Wars.
Yeah.
They're having at least 3 Star Wars projects in the way. There also will probably be Mirror's Edge 2 will be shown. They've been working on that one. It's just kind of been talked about, but there hasn't been any trailers or showings or anything.
Mirror's Edge was a good game.
Mirror's Edge was a great game. And the sequel is going to be intense.
Yep.
On to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I like the look of it.
I've seen the trailer.
It's going to come out.
Modern Warfare, Advanced Warfare, but Modern Warfare was pretty advanced. Is it made by the same... Well, no, I know it's not made by the same guys who made Modern Warfare, but is it made by the same group that branched off?
It's Sledgehammer, which helped on Modern Warfare 3's multiplayer.
Okay.
I actually liked what they did.
Sledgehammer did amazing with
job.
with the multiplayer.
And Sledgehammer has also got, Kevin Spacey.
Yes, Kevin Spacey was in the trailer. Like, I heard his voice and I'm sitting there like, that sounds like Kevin Spacey. And then he comes up on screen, like the 3D model comes up on screen, and you see him standing there, and I'm like, he's in a suit, he's a bad guy in this. Yeah, it's like Kevin Spacey, he's a bad guy immediately.
Pretty sure you're contracting from him. He's the biggest private military contractor in the world.
Oh my god.
Over the states and everything.
He's a bad guy in everything. While saying that, like, he does it well, though. Like, he's a good bad guy actor.
Twisted Pixel will have a new game, 2.5 styled side-scrolling adventure game. I don't know. I didn't really like Local Cycle, but I'm a fan of their other stuff.
Yeah.
So let's see. There's also supposed to be a London studio making a game.
London
I
studio.
don't know the fuck it is.
What London studio is from?
Microsoft has a London studio,
Okay, yeah.
other than Lionhead, believe it or not, that hasn't done anything yet. So they're supposed to be showing some sort of title from that. No clue. And finally, Phantom Dust, which is supposed to be an episodic style game that's coming.
Yeah.
No clue on what it is. We just got a name.
And that's what you said was coming out more at the end of the year?
End of the year, start of next year. That's what they were looking for.
Okay.
We'll know about it once it happens.
Okay.
So that grabs up the Xbox One stuff, which took forever, but that's good. Now we'll move on to the PlayStation 4, or PlayStation in general. They're going to have an indie games showcase.
That's pretty cool.
Year. I don't know. It just seems like they're trying to win with indies.
Indie games have become
They're so
such a
big
big
right now.
backbone of the market in the last couple of years.
I always like indies better on PC.
Oh, I can understand.
I only like smaller games when they're purposely developed for the consoles and not ported from PC. That's my issue, because they're gonna play better on PC,
Yeah.
even if they're ported to console.
There's a couple games though that have come up for the console that I'm leading into a joke right now, but there's a couple games that have come into a console that are good indie games, such as Santa Claus Zombie Killer. Remember that? That was a good one.
That guy? I'm still pretty good friends with that guy. He's actually moving on to the Xbox One ID Xbox stuff. He's going to be making.
Oh, that was that was a great game. That was such a weird good game.
I don't know what the fuck it was. It was so addicting.
you had nothing to do in it. You literally just ran in a maze shooting zombies dressed in Christmas outfits, but at the same time it was like, this is fun.
You actually have free codes for his his newest game if you want those. Yeah, okay, and seriously, I got 2 codes.
Yeah, exactly.
Next up would be Uncharted 4.
That, I never played Uncharted. I want to pick up a PS4 later when they go a little cheaper.
Plays a lot like Gears of War.
Really?
Yes, but more... Did you see Tomb Raider? It's like Tomb Raider. It's like a third person crawling around.
Okay. Because I wanna try out the Uncharted series, but the thing is, you and I discussed this earlier on, picking up a PS4 right now has no point because there's only it's the same with the Xbox. There's only
so many games.
So many games on it.
I'm gonna buy all my multi-platform games on my one. So
yeah.
There's no point in buying a fucking PlayStation if there's nothing to play.
Yeah. Uncharted is a game I'd like to see on the Xbox One just as much as say Halo on the PS4, which would also never happen.
Well, Sony could go under. They were posting $2 billion loss or something this year.
Oh shit! How are they posting a loss?
They posted a loss the last 3 years or so.
But they have no offense on Xbox, but the PlayStation is currently one of the top consoles.
Yeah, they lost money on it.
It's probably the biggest console.
They lose money on every console they sell.
Really?
Yeah, they've actually lost money altogether. But
How?
they made more money.
They stopped selling the PS2.
The PlayStation 4 has... That thing sold over.
That thing just got put out of development, what, a year ago? 2 years ago?
Yeah, a year and a half or so they stopped making them. The last one. The PlayStation 4, they made money overall because of software. But they lost money on the consoles.
Okay.
But Sony overall is losing a ton of money because they're getting rid of their TV platform. Or not TV platform, they're getting rid of their computer platform, the BIOS. They're not making those anymore.
Okay.
And they're having issues selling Blu-rays because people like digital better. Oh shit. Something else is losing the money. They're not making a lot of money on TVs either. They're posting huge losses here.
Really?
Yeah.
That really surprises me. Because I'm not hitting the TV. Okay, I'm not hitting the TV. It really surprised me because, you know what they do? PlayStation was such a big console, but I guess Sony has their hands in so many different markets. And the TV market, the gaming industry, the movie market, and Microsoft more has their hands in gaming and
it's because they're so strong in software.
Technology.
Computer and stuff?
Yeah, their software is what? Microsoft has been a company now since what, the late 80s, early 90s?
It's 30, almost 40 years old.
Oh, okay, so it's been even longer than that.
It's a long time.
They came out just after the Mac. Microsoft started forming just to be, Apple came out first, but Microsoft came out and they kind of destroyed the Mac.
Did they come out first?
I was under the impression of that.
They probably.
Because Apple was destroyed by Microsoft in the early years, and then
the tech and stuff.
yeah, because of the tech. Like Apple's tech was not
Apple's
terrible,
no
but
longer the most valuable company in the world.
no,
Google took them over yesterday.
really.
Yeah. That's because Google's getting scary, and they're buying.
Google's getting scared. Give it. Okay,
They're buying Twitch.
Let's put this right now, and this is going on YouTube, so this could be a terrible thing to do. And so if I get killed in the middle of the night, keep me, or keep this on record. Google will more than likely own the world within 20 years. President Goog, what do you? Where are my keys?
Well, they just got mad stats. They own satellites and phones and things.
They're Google's is such a strong.
Someone
company.
needs to watch on them with their monopoly. Okay, back to what we were doing.
That's terrifying.
The phone rang, which is annoying loud in those home phones. I've been working towards annihilating it from my house. We gotta move back onto the PlayStation.
Yeah, we gotta move back onto
Get this
PlayStation.
wrapped
So
up.
we're losing E3.
There's 1886 coming out as well. There'll be a trailer.
1886.
It's like an old London. What's that weird steampunk style shooting
okay.
game?
Oh yes,
Cool.
yes.
The exclusive.
I heard about that through Tumblr.
Fucking Tumblr.
I heard about that. The people who were talking about it on Tumblr got mixed up with being a really shitty ripoff of Borderlands.
Oh.
And people on Tumblr were getting all pissy about it. And I'm
like Borderlands.
yeah, that's what I was sitting there looking at. I'm looking at it like, what the hell? That doesn't look anything like Borderlands. And I looked up and it's like, this looks like a good game. Like, why are people ripping on it?
They just
and that's
don't.
PS4 exclusive?
Yes.
Oh, that looks like a great
It's
game.
made by one of their studios. So There's
Okay.
also God of War 4.
Okay.
God of War games.
Yeah, God of War games are
He's back to kill more gods. He's killed everyone I fought, but he's finding more he's gonna kill.
there's like, well, to be fair, like, there's so many gods in the world. You just to get to like
He's
the
going
Hindu
into
gods,
other people's gods to kill them.
just to get through like the Hindu gods, there's like 10,000 gods in that religion right there. We like my religion, Catholic. I only have one god.
I think he's killed that one.
I'm pretty sure that god got killed at the beginning of the technology century. I'm not gonna lie.
Fuck, Kratos probably brought him back and killed him again. Just for the lulz. I don't know, what else are they showing? There wasn't too many things they actually had on the list. I guess they'll show The Last of Us HD.
Yeah, that remake. That
It's just a port, really. With better
they
graphics.
haven't shown very much. Excuse me, not very much yet.
No, not a lot has leaked from
No.
the actual PlayStation thing. I don't think they're doing too many
No.
announcements. From what it looks like. But who knows? They have like an hour or so.
That's true.
Surprises.
Yeah.
And I think that about wraps it up. Nintendo,
Nintendo not showing up again.
maybe come out next year. And
Nintendo's doing their
yeah,
little...
thanks for your time. And I guess we'll wrap up here.